Hi, welcome to She Spice. In the past couple of days, Diddy has been standing out as truly newsworthy after CNN only got a security film that purportedly shows him as ex-Cassie. It seems to prove a portion of the allegations Cassie made against the Terrible Kid Records pioneer in her presently settled claim against him. The upsetting film is flowing on the web, with endless virtual entertainment clients and companions making an appearance as Ventura lies on the ground. Combs then, at that point, kicks her 2 times and endeavors to drag her on the floor back to the lodging. Ventura is seen getting a lodging telephone and appears to stroll back to the lodging. He then, at that point, returns and seems to push her in a corner minutes after the fact that he can then be seen tossing and endeavors to drag her on the floor back to the lodging. Ventura is seen getting a lodging telephone and appears to stroll back to the lodging. He then, at that point, returns and seems to push her into a corner minutes after the fact that he can then be seen tossing an item toward her. Of course, this most recent improvement has likewise prompted the re-emerging of a few past inconsequential charges against Diddy, including one made by Panther Wright during her new meeting with Genuine Life Creations. During the meeting, Puma was asked what she accepts will occur, to which she answered that Kathy White's actual K will be revealed, and it's anything but a man. From that point, she was requested to expand and blame Diddy for having a tape for the supposed wrongdoing. "Show them the tape, Diddy. You have it. She expressed that she could get you a brief period. We will hang you high." BJZ to Beyonce 2, for the people who don't realize Kathy White was affirmed to be Jay-Z's special lady prior to dying in 2011, their reputed sentiment and her sudden passing prompted endless paranoid notions, which are totally unverified regardless. It seems to be web-based entertainment has been diligently uncovering them. She currently asserts that Jay is next on the hacking rundown, and she might be right. She has been after a short time before vocalist and music maker Cassie blamed music head Honcho Diddy for R and Puma. Wright had made searing charges against him in 2022. The vocalist showed up in a meeting with Genuine Creations and made a few disclosures about the music business. In her revelations about Diddy Panther, she proposed that he could be behind the passing of a few Uptown Records representatives. She said Uptown Records began with 5 individuals. Andre Harrell, ALB Shore Wadey, and Puffy Kim Watchman was the longest working worker. She was there from the absolute starting point. She was Andre's own partner. Kim is dead. Wadey D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The main 2 remaining are Puffy, and Al nearly kicked the bucket. "Isn't that intriguing?" she wryly asked. Panther added that the dead and getting through Uptown Records workers shared one thing. Practically speaking, they were all composing tell-all books. She added that Puffy has at any point been in a trance-like state. Has anything happened to him? He should be the most fortunate MF, since it seems like everyone that worked at Uptown Records all along is gone. Just him. Puma additionally asserted that Cassie left Diddy in light of the fact that something turned out badly in their relationship. She asserted that Diddy paid Cassie $500,000 from month to month before he dropped her down with Diddy as of late, affirming that he's blameworthy. Panther now says Jay-Z is next, guaranteeing the rapper will go through a similar sense of hopelessness. Diddy is going through the beset Terrible Kid organizer is responding to the arrival of a 2016 video that shows him pushing and kicking his ex-Cassie on Sunday, May 19th. The performer 54 shared a proclamation by means of an Instagram video subtitled with the words, "I'm really sorry. It's so troublesome to consider the haziest times in your day-to-day existence now and again. You have to do that. It's so hard to ponder the most obscure times in your day-to-day existence." Diddy said in the recording that now and again you got to do that. "I was I hit absolute bottom, yet I came up with no reasons why my conduct on that video is unforgivable." He proceeded with taking full liability regarding my activities in that video. "I was disturbed. Then when I did it, I'm sickened. Now I went and I searched out proficient well-being help, going to treatment, going to recovery. I needed to ask God for his kindness and elegance. I'm so sorry. I'm resolved to be a superior man every single day. The Grammy victor added the music head honcho, then finished up his proclamation by expressing that he wasn't requesting pardon and was really sorry before his latest explanation. The dad of 7 shared a post on Instagram on Tuesday, May 14th, that read, "Time comes clean." He subtitled that post, "Love." The reconnaissance video delivered by CNN on May 17th, shows a squabble among Diddy and Cassie, conceived Cassandra Ventura, that matches charges she made in a presently settled claim from last November. The surveillance camera film shows the vocalist leaving a hotel and strolling toward a lift. Diddy follows her and afterward should be visible, snatching her by the neck and tossing her to the ground, before he is then seen going to kick her and get her handbag and bag. Diddy then kicks her once more and starts hauling her back to the lodging before he gives up and leaves. He next plunks down in a seat and gets something off a table, tossing it at Cassie prior to leaving. The rapper likewise turns towards her again when somebody else exits the lift. Cassie's lawyer, Douglas H. Wigdor, said in an explanation recently obtained by Individuals magazine that the video affirms her claims. Diddy's legal counselor had recently denied any bad behavior on his part, both when Cassie documented it and when she and the rapper later settled. The painful video has just additionally affirmed the upsetting and hunter-like conduct of Mr. Combs. Words can't communicate the boldness and backbone that Miss Ventura has displayed in approaching to uncover this, Wigdor said in the proclamation in Cassie's presently settled suit, that she claimed a very comparative occurrence that occurred in 2016 at the Intercontinental Inn in Los Angeles, California, composing that Mr. Combs turned out to be very inebriated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a bruised eye after he nodded off. Miss Ventura attempted to leave the lodging, yet as she left, Mr. Combs got up and started shouting at Miss Ventura. The claim states he followed her into the lobby of the inn while hollering at her. He got at her and afterward took glass containers in the corridor and tossed them at her, making glass crash around them as she hurried to the lift to get away from Cassie's lawyers, who composed that she ultimately came to the lift and afterward brought a taxi back home to her loft. States after understanding that her taking off would cause Mr. Brushes to be considerably angrier with her and totally trapped in his endless loop of misuse. Miss Venture got back to the inn, determined to apologize for running away from her victimizer, the grievance adds. When she returned, the safety faculty encouraged her to get once more into a taxi and go to her loft, proposing that they had seen the security film showing Mr. Combs beating Miss Ventura and tossing glass at her. In the inn lobby, one more of Cassie's legal counselors, Meredith Firetog, an accomplice at Wigdor LLP, answered Diddy's conciliatory sentiment in an explanation gotten by Individuals magazine. The assertion read in Combs' latest explanation is more about himself than the many individuals he has harmed. When Cassie and different ladies approached, he denied all that and recommended that his casualties were searching for a payday and that he was simply constrained to apologize once his rehashed refusals were refuted, which shows his pitiful distress, and a negative one will be influenced by his pretentious words. Fur closed, Diddy has been blamed for the attack by different ladies in various claims recorded since November 2023, as per Jaguar Wright. Jay-Z, quite a while companion of Puffy's, assumed a tremendous part in the vile demonstrations. Diddy, the record leader previously known as Puff Daddy P. Diddy, and a large group of different names have gone through a bunch of re-examinations starting from the beginning of his profession, but have since entered a new and unwanted time as government specialists with us. Country security struck 2 of the rapper's houses in Los Angeles and Miami on the 25th of spring as he faces a line of shifting allegations until the new video Diddy 54 emphatically kept all from getting the claims against him. His lawyers marked the claims and their allegations as unjustifiable or nauseating. The performer has not been officially charged with or blamed by the government for any wrongdoing. The huge number of charges and claims against Diddy date back to the 1990s, when he established his own record label, Awful Kid Records. In the latest claim against Puffy, Documented on February 26, 2024 in New York, maker Rodney L. Jones claimed he was exposed to undesirable advances by partners of Diddy at his course and that he had to participate in relations with the S-laborers. Diddy had recruited the maker, who worked for the rapper between September 2022 and November 2023. He guaranteed his manager sui badgering, sedated, and compromised him for over a year. He said he has video and sound proof of Diddy, his staff, and others participating in serious criminal behavior. The claim distinguished rapper 50 Penny's previous sweetheart and the mother of one of his kids, Daphne Euphoria, as one of the supposed S-laborers. The claim likewise charges that Diddy routinely facilitated S-attempting gatherings with underage ladies and unlawful medications and infers record name leaders who looked the alternate way monetarily profited from admittance to superstars and dignitaries, including the English regal ruler Harry. One of these chiefs is purportedly Jay-Z on his part. Sovereign Harry isn't blamed for any bad behavior or for going to parties himself. Diddy's lawyer told the Los Angeles Times that the claim contains wild name-dropping about occasions that are unadulterated. Subscribe She Spice for more videos.